UIC Wind Ensemble under the direction of Serena Merritt, Director of Bands, and Nicholas Carlson, Assistant Director of Bands. This commencement brings together members of the University of Illinois Chicago family, students, college administration, faculty and staff, relatives, alumni, and friends. Before we begin today's ceremony, to ensure that everyone enjoys this meaningful event, would you please take a moment now to turn off or mute any electronic devices that may distract from the ceremony. I'd like to remind all graduates to be courteous of your fellow graduates and remain with us for the entire ceremony. UIC as an academic institution is committed to fostering an environment in which a variety of ideas can be reasonably proposed and exchanged. This requires a culture of mutual respect, in which listening, kindness, courtesy, acceptance, and tolerance are paramount. These values should always guide our words, tone, demeanor, actions, and interactions. On behalf of UIC, I ask that everyone respects our speakers and our audience of students, faculty, staff, alums, and guests who arrange their day to be here. It is important to remember that this is an official university event, so prolonged disruptions are not permitted inside the venue. We ask for your cooperation and understanding in maintaining a respectful atmosphere throughout the ceremony. Graduates and guests attending the ceremony who create prolonged disruptions may be asked to leave and may be removed from the venue. Thank you for your cooperation in ensuring that everyone at commencement enjoys this momentous occasion. At this time, I present to you the administration of the University of Illinois Chicago, the College of Business Administration, and members of our distinguished faculty.
People coming in.
by Lori Heimel. Lyrics projected on the screen.
Geldik dur.
Please join me in welcoming Sandy Wayne, Dean of the College of Business Administration, who will open today's ceremony.
Okay, turn around. See me now?
Good morning.
Wave.
We are here this morning to recognize our graduates, but we know that their success is due in large part to the support and love of their family and friends. Graduates, let's give a big round of applause and appreciation. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the members of our platform party who have joined us today to offer their well wishes and support to our new graduates, including Vice President of the University of Illinois System, Nicholas Jones, Chancellor Mari Lynn Miranda, Provost Karen Colley, Todd Sello, our keynote speaker and also UIC business alum, student trustee Quinn Costa, Vice Chancellor Matt Fajak, Special Advisor to the Chancellor for Student Affairs, Michael Ginsberg, Vice Provost Nicholas Morales, Executive Associate Vice Provost Isha Al-Amin, Dean of the Graduate College, David Eddington, Director of Intercollegiate Athletics, Andrea Williams, and our UIC business, faculty, and staff. Thank you all for supporting our students. I would now like to introduce Vice President Nicholas Jones. Dr. Nicholas Jones is the Executive Vice President and Vice President for Academic Affairs of the University of Illinois System and serves as the second most senior executive and the Chief Academic Officer, reporting to the President for the 8.3 billion U of I system. Dr. Jones works closely with the chancellors and provosts of the Urbana-Champaign, Chicago, and Springfield universities in defining and shaping academic priorities and directions for the system, providing advice on important academic policy and budgetary issues, and spearheading system-wide academic initiatives. In addition, he works closely with the president to advocate for the U of I system across the state and the nation by building connections with legislators, funding agencies, and leaders in higher education and industry. He holds an MS and PhD in civil engineering from the California Institute of Technology and previously earned his undergraduate degree in civil engineering from the University of Auckland in New Zealand. Please join me in welcoming the Vice President of the University of Illinois System, Dr. Nicholas Jones.
Thank you and good morning. I'm honored to be here to help you celebrate a day that you will remember for the rest of your lives, along with the family members and friends who have joined you here today. When asked to speak at this celebration, I wanted to have something that would be memorable. For fun, I turned to AI for help. I asked for commencement remarks that consisted only of lyrics from Rolling Stones songs. So here goes. Please allow me to introduce myself. But wait, I was already introduced. Perhaps I had better stick to a more traditional script. Well, mostly. On behalf of everyone across the entire University of Illinois system, congratulations to the new University of Illinois Chicago graduates in business. Go ahead, give yourselves a round of applause. It may feel like you've been under someone's thumb for a while, or that it's the finish line of a long race. In some ways, that's true. You have studied and worked and teamed up with your classmates to achieve your goals and reach this incredible moment in your lives. In hindsight, I'm sure you were reflecting that wild horses couldn't have dragged you away from this experience. As a commencement speaker, I am obligated to tell you, however, that your journey is just beginning. Even if you feel you have a strong sense of where you are headed in your professional and personal lives, the decisions you make along the road will be informed by your experiences along the way. This day and this degree are simply the first steps of that journey of discovery, and I hope satisfaction. A brilliant theoretical physicist named Richard Feynman was on the faculty of Caltech during my graduate studies. If you've seen the movie Oppenheimer, he was the guy playing the bongo drums. Rather than use this occasion to talk physics with you, I thought I'd share one of his kernels of wisdom of a more general nature than physics. Nobody ever figures out what life is all about, and it doesn't matter. Explore the world. Nearly everything is really interesting if you go into it deeply enough. How true is that? Perhaps you've had occasion to travel and explore, or to inquire about things that take place in your own community. It's a world full of opportunities. Embrace them and make a difference. And as your journey takes its inevitable twists and turns, keep in mind that you are joining a network of 344 UIC alumni. There may be times when you could benefit from the experiences of those who preceded you down this path. No need to be waiting on a friend. You have one a mouse click away. Your whole UIC family is incredibly proud of who you are and what you've accomplished. So please keep in touch with us. We cannot wait to see the many, many ways that you will achieve success in this world. And please do always remember, integrity matters. You are capable of accomplishing wondrous deeds if you stay true to your values in pursuit of your dreams. To that end, and given that we began with a musical theme, let me share some lines from one of my favorite songs, a reference that might be more familiar to the parents and faculty in the room. There's a powerful lyric in the song Jungle Land on the album Born to Run by the boss, Bruce Springsteen, that reads, "And the poets down here don't write nothing at all. They just stand back and let it all be." We'll forgive the poor grammar for the moment, but when the times come, and they will, we all need you to not stand back and let it all be. Let your integrity be on full display, let your voices be heard, and let your deeds speak loudly. My parting words. In New Zealand, the traditions of the Maori people are an integral part of the nation's persona. At appropriate moments, we like to draw on powerful Maori phrases that encapsulate a message of strength, courage, and perseverance. One of my favorite phrases is kia kaha, which kind of translates to stay strong, a call to resilience and endurance in the face of adversity. So I say to all of you, kia kaha, be strong and be brave and steadfast. Today is your day, and I'm thrilled to be a small part of it. Enjoy every minute. Thank your family and friends for their boundless support, and share your smiles with the world. Above all, remember this day and the amazing and deserved feeling of accomplishment that comes with commencement. Congratulations on your outstanding achievement, and we're gonna miss you. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice President Jones. It's now my pleasure to introduce UIC's Chancellor, Dr. Marilyn Miranda, a nationally renowned leader in higher education and an expert in geospatial health informatics. Dr. Miranda leads Chicago's largest and only public research university. She champions a vision that prioritizes the success of students, and she is deeply committed to faculty excellence, transformative research, and innovation. Her leadership broadens UIC's impact and deepens its engagement with the many communities it proudly serves. Please join me in welcoming Chancellor Miranda.
Thank you, Dean Wayne, for that very kind introduction. And I want to say to Vice President Jones, there were actually a whole series of lyrics throughout this talk that were hilarious, and I was laughing at them, so I'm counting on him to laugh at my jokes. All right. So I am absolutely delighted to welcome all of you, family, friends, honored guests, faculty and staff, and especially our graduates, to UIC's 2025 May commencement ceremony. I want to give a special shout out. It's Mother's Day weekend. I want to give a special shout out to the mothers who are here. recently became a grandmother, and when my children were little, my mom helped me a lot, and I used to always say, there's a special place in heaven for grandmothers. And now that I'm a grandmother, I realize there's a special place here on earth because we are in heaven every time we have an opportunity to spend time with our grandchildren. UIC's mission is to provide the broadest access to the highest levels of educational research and clinical excellence. That's our mission, and our mission is our superpower. Now, I love the idea of having a superpower. My children were young when the animated film The Incredibles came out. I'm hoping you've seen the movie. How many people have seen the movie? That's good, because the whole talk kind of falls off if you if you haven't seen the movie. So, we love that movie. We watched that movie over and over again. Parents in the audience, how many times did you watch the same film over and over again with your kids when they were little? We watched it over and over again, and very annoyingly, my son called me Edna for about it. So we used to talk at length about if we had a superpower, what would we want it to be? Flying, incredible strength, shape-shifting, invisibility. And also, we just love quoting Frozone saying, "Where's my super suit?"
Assalamualaikum.
While I don't personally have a superpower, UIC does. Our shared mission is our superpower. Our dual mission of access and Our dual mission of access and excellence accelerates student success and social mobility. We are increasingly recognized for this. We are ranked number 1 in the state of Illinois for social mobility and number 10 nationally amongst all universities. In addition, the Carnegie Foundation recently designated UIC as an opportunity university, recognizing us for our success in providing both higher access to college education and higher earnings after graduation. All the people in this room, all of you, but especially the graduates in front of me, you give us our superpower. Each of our graduates has brought our mission to life. Your success here today Your success here today proves that access and excellence can and should exist in the same place, at the same time, and don't let anyone tell you any different. You know, we often find ourselves wondering whether we're making the right choices in life. After all, life is full of choices. What school should I attend? What should I study? What job should I get? We constantly think about whether we're making the right choice. Let me offer you an alternative way of thinking about choices. Instead of focusing on whether you're making the right choice, consider how you are making your choices right. What do I mean by that? Your success, your fulfillment, your impact on the world, they are determined by decisions you make, but they are shaped much more profoundly by what you do in your daily lives to make the most out of the choices you have already made. This mindset isn't always easy. It requires resilience in the face of setbacks, creativity in the face of challenges, and the courage to keep pushing forward even when the path ahead is uncertain. I want to tell a story from this past December. I had a really long week, and I just wanted to go to the gym. Refresh myself mentally, refresh myself physically, clear out my head. I gave myself a really good workout and I was feeling good. It felt like a really good choice. And then, on the way back from the gym, I tripped on an uneven part of the sidewalk and went flying. Not like a skateboard, just flying flat out of the sidewalk. Knocked the wind out of myself, sprained my left wrist and my right leg. And all this right after going to the gym, which did not seem fair. So the lesson here was that sometimes, no matter how many good choices you make, life just literally smashes you into the ground. Honestly, that was a good reminder to me as we headed into the spring semester. Because this semester, we have been tested. Circumstances are trying to knock us down. We have battled cuts to research funding, multiple attempts at reducing indirect cost recovery, revocation of international student visas, attacks on in-state tuition for undocumented students, and general hostility toward the beautiful, rich, and varied culture that is UIC. But with all those good choices we've been making together, and with all the strength we have built together, and with all the good people who lean in to help, we keep getting back up. We never stray from our conviction that everyone, rich, poor, black, brown, white, rural, urban, everyone has the right to an excellent education. Everyone has the right to benefit from path-breaking research, and we prove every day in our hospital and clinics that everyone has the right to world-class health care. Because that's what we do at UIC. When we get knocked down, we use our superpower, and we make the choice to get back up. That is our university. That is what our students do. That is what our students do for us every day. Was UIC the right choice for you? Well, you're here on graduation, and that tells me a lot about the extraordinary choices you've made. You chose to work hard, to learn from setbacks, and to shape your own path. You decided what to study, who to surround yourself with, and where to direct your future. Every one of those choices led to this moment, and we are incredibly proud of you. Doing something good on this room. I love that. There's a whole reaction. I have no idea what it is. I just try to pretend that, I don't know, you like my hat. Every one of those choices led to this moment, and we're incredibly proud. As some of you may know, I'm a beekeeper. So honeybees are the most charming creatures. They work tirelessly and cooperatively to build their communities. Bees are architects, communicators, and collaborators, each playing a vital role in the collective success of the hive and the local environment. They are really good at geometry, and they produce honey, which I consider to be the most exquisite substance on earth. Like the bee, each of you plays a vital role in the broader world. Your dedication, your drive for excellence, and your commitment to making your choices right will shape your future and influence the lives of those around you. As you leave our campus, you will join a community of over 344,000 UIC alumni. Rely on them. Rely on each other. Take UIC's superpower with you and join it with your own superpowers. They'll serve as a strong foundation for this next stage of your journey, and you'll never have to ask, "Where's my super suit?" because you will be wearing it all the time. Congratulations once again to the College of Business Administration.